In this video, I'm going to be interviewing a Filipina and American couple living in the U.S., but they are on the way back to the Philippines. They are hanging it up in the U.S. and coming back here to the Philippines to live. Stay tuned. Okay. All right, hello everybody. Thanks for watching today. Today I have Jerry and his wife Nelma from the Philippines, and you guys are now living in the United States?
That's correct. Yep. I'm Jerry and Nelma. This is Nelma. Hi. I love her name. Her father's name is Nelson and her mother's name is Alma, so they combined them together. Nelma.
So, is that how they came up? Is that how they came up with the name? Nelma?
Yeah.
Ah.
There's daughter too, so.
Wow. Yes. And where in the Philippines are you from, Nelma?
I live in Cabancalan City. My village is Barangay Tabulgon, and it's from Negros Occidental.
Oh, okay. So, is it near Bacolod or?
3 hours from Dumaguete and 3 hours from Bacolod too.
Right in the middle of those two.
Yeah. You never been there?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you have a daughter? I think I saw your daughter right before we started.
Yeah, I have a daughter from my ex, and this from my Filipino ex. So.
She was 3 when she came here, and she's 8 now.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Well, she's very cute, and she's kind of Americanized now, I suppose, a little bit. Her English is probably really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't speak any English when she came. She was 3, so.
When we came here, Jerry told me to not speak my language anymore so that I can teach her English. Yeah. Right. So that's why she don't know my language anymore.
Yeah,
she just knew English.
She's great at English now. She corrects my English all the time.
So she doesn't. She no longer speaks Bisayan.
No.
None.
Or Tagalog, no.
Or
Tagalog. She really didn't when she came here. She was only 3, talked a little bit, but not that much. So.
Okay, and what about when have you guys went back to the Philippines to visit?
Not
since, not since, no, not in a while.
Yeah. Because when we came here, we undergo K1 visa, and we know we have many more visa we need to get done. So it's like we need to spend money for that. So we we need to finish this first before we get get back there.
So let's go back to the beginning. What year did you guys meet?
We met online. I'm working in Malaysia before as domestic helper, and a friend told me that because I'm bored at night, I don't have work. My friend told me, hey, maybe you want to sign up on online dating site, and the dating site is AsianDating.com. And she said, maybe you just want to sign up and make yourself busy out there. And so I sign up just to kill my time at night, but I don't really expect that I will find a boyfriend or relationship online. So
I had been online for a couple of months before that, and I really didn't have any success on the dating site. And you guys know the dating sites. You got the scammers in the boiler room, people trying to find things and, other, like that. So I wasn't having any success, so I wrote a big, long profile, like 3 pages long, kind of telling everything about me and what I was looking for and stuff.
Yeah, and I read those background of it, and I just laugh at it because I've been chatting for a few men, but he's the only one who sent that very long life story of him, and I got, wow,
and at least I knew she read it, and I was interested a little bit in it. So
I read it.
We started chatting online, and we really never stopped. We talked for the couple of months that she had left in Malaysia. She went back to the Philippines after her job left and quit and stuff. And we talked for like 5 months. And that is the one thing I will say about the dating site that I thought was good because we talked a lot. We talked for hours.
Every day we talk before I go to bed. I make sure that I have time for him every day, and that's how our relationship goes. You know.
I was introduced to the Filipino chickens. I kept on like, what are these chickens?
Yeah. Back to the
But we talked about every subject. You know,
Yeah.
we would make lists of things that we talked about. You know, everything, politics, religion.
Everything we talk, and he told me about the expectation, the life that I gonna have here when I come here, and so it's like know each other a lot when he came visit me in the Philippines.
Wow.
And then I went to visit her, and I went to Bacolod. How long was I there?
He stayed there for 2 weeks, and that's how we started our.
Right. And we had chemistry. It was, you know, it worked out great.
Because the first time that we met, we feel the same chemistry that we feel online. So it's like, okay, we should go on with whatever we have. So it's like we have chemistry, so we just continue whatever we have.
Wow.
And we had planned on. I told her if we come there and things work out, I'm going to propose to you. We had talked about K1 visa before that.
Yeah.
So we knew what we had to do. You have to get proof of a relationship, you know, as part of the visa process. So I went there and it worked out well. Her mom and sister came and visited us in Bacolod, and your daughter, and your daughter hated me. She hated this big white monster guy. She hid from me the whole time. You know, her grandmother was here and she was here, so if I moved, she hid behind me all the time. So,
and how is the relationship now?
She won't leave him alone now.
You are
we bonded extremely well.
You're dad now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I knew charm would work.
Nothing like
we met. Yeah.
I was gonna say nothing like maybe a trip to Toys R Us to butter them up too, huh?
Yes, exactly. Yes. Although she, you know, again at the airport, she didn't want to get in the car. She was very afraid. So it took a few weeks, but then she, you know, as soon as I started coloring with her, that worked.
They bake
that was it.
Cookies.
Yeah, that's right. Cookies the first week. Yes.
Well, let me ask a few follow-up questions. So you were working in Malaysia. Were you a domestic helper, you said?
Yeah, for 2 years.
For 2 years in Kuala Lumpur? Where?
It's in Singapore, I think.
And how did you like Malaysia?
I like the weather, of course. the
weather,
foods, I love their foods, especially their street food. I love it. You can choose whatever you want. I missed it.
The internet worked there a lot better than the Philippines.
Yeah. Easier to do video chats, huh?
No interruption at all.
Okay. And so you went back, you finished your 2 years, and what if you didn't meet Jerry, would have you stayed in Kuala or in Malaysia and continue to work, or were you planning to go home anyway?
Yeah, my plan to when I don't meet him yet is to just continue to work because my employer want me to go back. And then when I meet him, I even told him that I want to go work more, but he can't wait to meet me.
That's true. I didn't want her to go back and wait.
Yeah,
Sure.
So he said, okay, just go home, wait for me there, and we will start the visa as soon as I came there. So that's what I did. I just wait for him to visit me.
Oh, and so how long have you been in the United States now? You've been
almost 5 years this October.
Okay, and so do you already have your green card where you can work in the United States, or?
Yep. Okay, I just finished my citizenship last October.
Okay.
So we've done all that. Got the K1 visa. Then you have to get the removal of status.
The 2 years green
2 year
card.
green card.
Then the 10 years
and the
green
10-year
card.
green
And
card.
the citizenship is the last.
And then the citizen. She got her citizenship right before the virus in February. Yes.
And Jerry, have you ever looked into, because from what I understand, you have to be there
5 years where she could actually collect your Social Security. Is that true?
That is true,
Okay.
but she can get it as a citizen being married to me also. The requirements for citizenship is 3 years. So you have to have your green card, and then after you marry, after 3 years, you can apply for citizenship, and then she can get it. If you don't marry, if you don't get if you're not married, you have to wait 5 years to stay in America. So there is those two things. She's eligible for my Social Security and other things now. So
fantastic.
And that she hasn't quite been here 5 years.
And if you don't mind, what are your ages?
54.
I'm 32.
Almost 33. So 21 years.
21 years. Okay.
Yeah.
And any problems with age gap in the U.S., or it's not really an issue?
I don't think so. It's not.
It really has a couple incidences here, but not many. It was more a problem in the Philippines.
Yeah, in the Philippines we got more starings and eyebrows, compared here. So
and what was my job?
That when Jerry visited there, I told him to just wait and say hi to them.
So people would stare at us. I think because I'm huge. I'm 6'2" large. She's like 4'9".
Oh, you're 4'9". My girlfriend is also 4'9".
I'm 4'9".
I don't think she would. But it was definitely a difference. I'm towering over everybody.
Sure, yeah.
And people would have that first reaction of, wow, look at that. So she made me wave and smile. And as soon as I did that, everybody would wave back and smile and talk and very, very friendly. But that was my job there. So just wave and smile.
Makes it easy.
So, Nelma, do you think they're more judgmental in the Philippines than the U.S., do you think?
I know.
But I didn't see a lot of foreigners in Bacolod.
Yeah.
I really didn't. And her village is up in the mountains away from it's a province. When I went there, that's where I proposed to her. We went there together, and the whole village was there, or at least half of them. And the half that weren't there, they knew I was there. So it was quite unique. I went there, met her family and stuff, got on my knee in front of her door and proposed to her. So that was quite romantic.
And Nelma, do you still cook a lot of Filipino food?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Gio, that's the one thing that she lied to me about. Okay, we talked, as we said, for 6 months. And every day she would talk about how she wanted to have this food or that food or try this and do that. So I for 6 months, she comes here, what do you eat?
Bait.
Yeah, Filipino food, yes.
Filipino every day, yeah.
Every day.
And what about now, Nelma? Do you like a lot of American food, or you still really like Filipino food mostly?
French fries.
Yeah.
French fries.
Fries, couple of things.
Every day I still eat Filipino food. Jerry don't like it, but
I don't like it at
that's
all.
my food. So
couple of things I like. She used to cook the dried fish inside. I couldn't.
Oh no.
So we did that out on the grill. So
the dried fish. Yeah, you can find dried fish in the U.S., huh?
Yeah, good thing. In our place, it's just 10 minutes drive to the Filipino store. So they have restaurant there and Filipino food at the same time. So that's why I can get my food.
So Nelma is happy she found dried fish, and Jerry's upset.
Their longanisa and their barbecue chicken, so I can get those. So we have a Sunday meal out of that all the time. So
There's some things I like. I like the lechon manok and lechon liempo and some of the soups, but a lot of the food I don't really like too.
Yes, her daughter loves it. Her daughter is definitely a mix between both. She'll eat all the Filipino food and all the American food too.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, at least she's not a picky eater, huh?
Yeah. She's really not.
And she's in school, so now she's not because of the COVID, but so.
And And the
third grade now?
It will be on third year. Yes.
Okay, starting the third
Wow.
grade.
Fantastic. Okay, and I guess a few more questions here and we'll wrap it up, but do you guys have plans on staying in the U.S. or at some point do you think you'd like to go back to the Philippines?
Again, I had never thought about going back to the Philippines. I never planned on going there at all. I planned on staying here, working, retiring, and doing that. But we've changed our minds on that. We're actually planning on going to the Philippines. I have my house on the market. We have sold all of our furniture. We're ready to go. So a couple of things we need to do. We're gonna, we've got the 5 ballot buy-on boxes over here. 4 of those are hers.
Right, of course.
Me and Kaya get one, and I get the corner of that one. So I've got about 5 shirts to go there with. So, but we're ready to do that. The pandemic, we would have probably already been there, but I told you she got her citizenship right before the pandemic. We applied for the U.S. passports.
Fantastic.
And the passport office has been closed ever since. So they're just starting to restart that now. We have to wait for her to get her passports.
Yeah, after that, I need to get back my citizenship as a Filipino so that we can get our ticket. Because,
dual citizenship.
Yeah, because only Filipinos can go there right now, right? So it's the only way we can go back. So we're still waiting for our paperwork to be done. Then we can go back there.
And that's where we're planning. Where are we going?
We're going to the Magari.
Oh, you are? Wow. Well, I hope when you guys get here, we meet up for coffee or something.
Yes.
Sure.
We can make it before you go to Malaysia. That's true.
Yeah.
It is a perfect location for us because it is, like I say, 3 hours away from our mom and dad.
Yeah.
Your mom and dad are gonna move in with us, right? Her father had a stroke and can't really take care of things. So so we're doing everything wrong. We met online, got into a relationship too fast. I think I told her I was going to marry her before I met her. Now we're going to go there. Now we're going to go there and buy a house and move her family in. So wish us luck.
Well, obviously it worked. So definitely an exception. Well, I've met many exceptions to the rule. But I guess maybe the majority, a lot of people, it's very hard, I think, to continue chatting every day and video. It's a lot of work, but you guys made it happen, so that's great.
Yep.
Very, very glad we did. Yep.
Now, are you worried about like some things, like maybe the education here is not as good as in America, or things like that, or?
I am definitely worried about that, but I think, we do have some good things going on. She helps teach her. I help. We watch a lot of educational videos, so she's kind of getting a little bit of that. My biggest worry is her learning the language there. She doesn't know any of that, and to fit in there, she's going to have to learn the language.
Yeah.
So.
But our plan is to put her on international school first, so that she can go on.
And I think in Dumaguete they have private schools too. I think
Yes. They do. Mostly Catholic, but again, it will be okay.
Yeah. I think it's probably much different than Catholic schools. When I was a kid, it was all nuns and all priests.
Yes.
So. So you guys expect to possibly get here this year still then?
Well, yeah, the house is on the market. I have an offer for it. We're hopefully going to be out of here at the end of August.
Wow.
And again, if we get the passport and the dual citizenship, there are repatriation flights for Philippines back there. So.